This is gross. I don't know what happened to my chapstick. Yeah, nothing but a ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. I don't know why that song's in my head. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. My back hurts today. Yeah, my back hurts today. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, I can't move. I don't know why. So when I sit, I freeze up. So we're gonna try to run and see how that works. I don't know. It's just my logic. It doesn't always work. I'm not perfect, you guys, okay? I make mistakes too. I push it, I pull it, and I do everything in between. That's right. I am running, but my back hurts. Yep. Don't do as I do. Don't do as I do. Hello, my friends. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is the humpiest day of all. I think it's too much sex. Yeah. I don't know. I gave Dan sex again. Yeah, this morning. So who's counting anymore? I've lost count how many days. My vagina seems to be fine. She seems to be okay with it. And well, fuck. You know, what do you do? But just fuck it out. Fuck it out. I don't know. Ay. Anywho, it's chilly today. It's chilly. Me neither, Emily. Fibromyalgia, my pain, everything else. No, it's not good. So, whatever. It's just my patch. I don't know. Maybe it was my birthday. Maybe it'll go away at some point. Oh, it did. It was good, Beth. Thank you so much. Maybe. Well, let's give it 2 weeks. Do you like swing? I don't like swing. No swing for me. It's freezing here. Oh, user 1963 gave me a clown emoji. Yes, you are, user. I'm glad you recognize that. Always the people with the no names and the no faces. I was the same way, Emily, and it helped for a while. No swing. No swing. 65 in Tennessee. You guys are warmer than me. Oh, it's time to get rid of some people already. Can you believe that? Hi, Allie. How are you? I talked to two of my Tennessee families yesterday. I talked to my auntie and my cousin who's having the baby. So I got some Tennessee lovin'. I sure did. Tennessee lovin'. That's Andrew. You got some sun? Yay. I know not all of you are getting good weather. We've been blessed, right? We've been blessed here and I almost said in Tennessee, in Sacramento. It's been nice, you know. I gotta get some yard work done. I've been like busy. Yeah, I don't know. How do I live? How do I do it? How do I survive? I'm barely hanging on. Okay. Yeah, that's what it means. Time to get on the mower. Party in the pool. 100 people? I don't think 100 people would fit in my pool. It sure would be warm. You know what I mean? Body heat. PP. Yeah. So I got to get out there too. Hi, Pam. So we forgot to do my badass cards. Every day we're reading a badass affirmation, but we're gonna wait until I start walking. Okay? Don't let me forget. Every day we're gonna read these. Pool party at my house. Apparently, Marty said July 4th. I'm actually cleaning my yard after days of cold and rain. I do the same shit. You guys, even in wintertime, I'm trying to clean up. Converting to American temps, it's 40 there. Yeah, y'all know I don't do Celsius. I don't know what Celsius is, so y'all have to convert for me. We have a couple friends in Canada too. It's my husband. In case you didn't know that, that's Dan. Asked me to come in 2 minutes Tell me when it's been 2 minutes. He needs help. Water slide, moonwalk, slip and slide. All right, let's do it. Sean Doggy. Well, I know you've been gone. Tim Horton, what do you want? What do you want it? Ryan. Oh, je parle français? Please, speak English. Yeah, I don't do math. Right, math never works for my brain. Math is like right side or left side. Whatever side it is, I don't have that side, doesn't work. It's out to lunch. That's why I just paid $32 in my checking account because overdraft fees. Yeah, my math doesn't compute. My math doesn't compute. I think I'm gonna be fine. And then I forget to check my account and well, I'm not fine, yeah. So anywho, hi Charlene, hi PS. So I'm not wearing no fucking hat today. Oh, shit. All right, Marty has spoken. He's done with life. He's done with Iris. He's been sexed out. He's been flipped out. He is done. He is only wearing one hat today, and that is his drinking hat. Get it, Marty, get it. I need to go to the gum shop today. So I'm meeting the realtor at 11:30 my time. I am a realtor. Then I got to go to the gum shop. And then I got a business phone call at 2 till 3. And then there you have it. Yep. Then the day stops because the caregiver's gone. Hi, Michael. Hi, Shauna. So anyhow, not much going on. Has it been 2 minutes yet? I hate that because he'll give me a time and then I'm going to sit around and watch. Okay, wait, let's see. I just have to follow him. Hold on. Because Dan doesn't think about these things before I start doing my shit. Fucking men. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Are you ready? Yeah? Holy moly guacamole. 2 minutes my ass. Sorry, guys. Lord. And then Dan's like, let's go again. Hello, I'm doing something. Sorry. I had to help get Ed up because Dan likes him to walk to the table. But we always like to have the wheelchair behind just in case he gets tired. He was practically running this morning to the treadmill. Not to the treadmill. He was practically running this morning to the table. He was doing really good. I don't think he really needs the wheelchair anymore. Remember, tomorrow is the day to order the paper book. If you are interested for the paper book, tomorrow is the day. Now, I can't help those of you who bought it and didn't listen. The ebook is ready. We would love to hear your commentary on what you think about it. We have some workbooks I just reviewed in motion right now for to help yourselves through, journaling type stuff. So those will be ready pretty soon. We just want to get the book up and going before we start doing those. We're gonna have a Millie Pig book. We got a whole bunch of things on the agenda. How much is the paperback? I don't really know. It's on Amazon, so I think it's like $10, something like that for the paperback. So not too expensive, you guys. And don't forget, you ordered the ebook. Yay! So please, 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 $15. Sorry. So what I need you to do is, as you start reading it, I would love, love, love to hear both me and Christy what you think. Because we're going to $14.99. Okay, thanks, Stacy. Maybe the ebook was less. Sorry, Eric. The ebook is less. I think the ebook's like $10. So we're trying to. Christy has some ideas. If you want things autographed, we have to kind of, chat more about it. It's just been kind of a crazy week. Yes, I'm excited. This is a great week for me. Yay me. So we've had really good feedback from some of those that have already started reading it. They really like it. Christy captures me, I guess, in all my essence and all my glory without the cussing. Yeah, without the cussing. But this is fun. This is exciting. So it's kind of crazy. No spoilers. No spoilers. And then if you are a journaler, and if you like to journal, we're making you think with some of them. And then we'll just do a regular journal book for you to jot as well. Thanks, Angela. Yes, it's a good day to be me. It's my birthday, book, and then Mother's Day. Come on. My daughter just finished her last final, so she is technically a 4L. 4L means for law. Means her last year of law school is coming up. Can you believe that? These last 3 years have flown by. So next year will be a complete bar prep and finishing out her last year. She feels this is her first year. She hasn't had to take summer school. She front loaded everything the first 3 years. So her last year, she can have a summer and she can kind of go into the next year with a clear mind and excitement for it being her last year. The bar is weighing heavily on her soul, right? I think the bar does. Margaret, she's been working at a fantabulous low firm for the last 3 years. So when she started law school, she started as a law clerk. So that's kind of like her internship while getting paid, So I have high hopes for her. She's like her father, she'll be fine. Very much like her father. So I'm so excited. He's taking the LSAT in June, fingers crossed. Thank you, Nikki. I'm very excited. This is a good week. Maybe that's why I've been giving Dan so much sex, is because I feel good. One more year and off the payroll. Well, That's that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe that's what my excitement really is, Kim. These kids are draining my funds, you know? So time flew. It's crazy. She just started like last year to me. So I think Jennifer most likely will stay at the law firm. She loves it, you know. She loves it. She loves it. She loves the camaraderie. She loves the attorneys. She loves the attorney she works for. And it's great. It's close. You know, my husband actually, time is a thief. My husband actually has been, I won't mention the name, but he's like the best personal injury attorney in Sacramento, you know, possibly California. So he's like, when she got a job there, he was so ecstatic. He couldn't have hoped. Thanks, Margaret. Hi, Dr. V. I thought she didn't like you talking about her. Oh my God. Oh my God. She doesn't like me talking about her. Well, I think in this moment, I'm not saying anything too personal, right? Noggin, oh Lyme today. So I'm very excited for her. That's why I didn't mention the law firm. That's why I didn't mention certain things, you know, because that's called protection. Yeah. When you're very ambiguous about things, it works. Yeah. Anywho, what speed? 5.1. Today he's going rock climbing. Michelle. Yes, Andrew actually rock climbed last weekend. Wow. Yeah.
What did you do with the chair belt?
Is that not the chair belt? I put it on the back of the chair. He was getting ready to yell at me. What is her focus? I think, you know, it's a personal injury attorney. Lyme today, why you get so weird about a question? Because your question really wasn't a question, right? It was a statement meant to be snarky. So once you can admit that, we can get somewhere. But until you can admit that, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah. Hi, Jay. I saw you popping. So this is May, also Lupus Awareness Month. Okay, you all. Jay is here announcing that it's May. It's Lupus Awareness Month. So pass a purple heart on to all those people and let them know you're thinking about them. By the way, can you apologize for that facial expression you gave me when I had everything right there for you? You know what facial expression I mean.
I don't.
Because you were ready to fucking combust.
I was ready to combust?
Yeah, go away.
The best morning since we got back.
Well, yeah, but you need to work on your contorting face. Did you say, where's the gate belt? Glaring at me. And I said, well, it's on the back of the chair. Nope, that's your face. Work on your face. Fix your face. Yes, Mira, I think she really loves her environment. She thrives in that environment. Yeah, so, yes. So Ed ran to the table. It was fast. It was a fast walk this morning. So I'm sure he's doing fine. So Hannah's still plugging away. She's jealous because she still has 2 years left. So she's got a while left to go. The face, Tam, let me tell you about the face. He was really ready to combust, but it was all there, like Danielle plans ahead of time, right? I started running 2 weeks ago because of you. Thanks for inspiring me. You're welcome. Amber, now start slow. I hope you started slow. The faces, Sharon, and then they wonder why you're snapping at them. It's like, well, did you feel your face? Because it was ready to attack. I felt the attack coming because he's been wanting to go running. Nope, walking. And I'm like, no, I'm going. I'm going first today. You can deal with everything else. I had to start slow, yes. And to 30, I would even say, you know, for the people wanting to run, let's be real, walking is much better. You should not start running at 51. But you do you, boo. It's fine. You are walking on a mountain. You live in the mountains. Well, right. I hate it because Then I'm like, it turns my mood. And he's like, why are you so mad? Because your face. Because your face said it all. My face didn't say anything. Oh, yes, it did. It said, what did you do with the fucking gate belt? That's what it said. But, he's a man. So he didn't notice it was right there. I put a sweatshirt on the back of the wheelchair and I put the belt because I knew he was going to come out, and he still didn't see it. Silly goose. Thanks, Toronto. How is everybody doing this Wednesday? How are you feeling? What's going on? What are the vibes? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you under a dark cloud? It happens. Life is cyclical. Every day is different. Every day you wake up, you feel great. Well, that's great. Hi, Samara. How are you? That's great. I love that. I never wake up saying this is great, unless it's a vacation day. Unless I'm not going, going on a mountain. No, going on no, going on an airplane, finally. Woo! I'm gonna do what you're doing, but on concrete. Ooh, it hurts the joints. You're in a funk? I get it. Happens weekly, happens daily in my life. Yeah. Hi, Pedros. You're on chapter 12 of my book? How many chapters are there? What do you think of it, Pedros? What do you think of it so far? I want to hear about what y'all think. The New York Times crossword puzzle lady loves it. She loves it so far. The backward hat looks silly. Well, your comment looks more silly than my hat. There you have it. You're excited to get your kids again? Love that. 50-50. We're losing my mother-in-law due to dementia. Sorry. It's hard to watch that, especially if you're not used to it. Yosemite trip, not too far from me. I like the hat like that. Thank you, Sharon. It's my vibe, isn't it my staple? There you have it. Pedro says, I love it. You and I have similar backgrounds. I don't read it all, but yes, thank you. I love it. I'm gonna read it. Believe it or not, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna read it. Because there's something about reading your own book, when it's finally finished, in between the cover page and the back page. I'm gonna read it too. Now, I already know, but I forget. I forget how we've changed it. I forget. Anyhow, today's preschool graduation, kinder next year. Oh, you got little ones. Why does anybody care how I wear my hat? Because they're unhappy with themselves, Stacey. Because they have to fucking attack other people to make themselves feel better. Your husband, can we take his leg from him? Oh, shit. I'll help you, girl. Any day you need me, I'll drive down to Modesto. We'll kick some ass. I'll take that leg off. I'll beat your son with it first, and then your husband. Tell me, just give me a ring, ding, ding. Yeah. Hi, Pepper. Yay, almost book day. Yep, almost book day. I have a friend that lives less than an hour from me, and if she needs help, I'll be there. I'll be her wing woman to set things straight. Do I need to come with a vest? Do I need to come in SWAT gear? These people would just see me out in public without a bra. Looking like me too, horny. Isn't that, oh thanks to Evans, isn't that the way to look? Like a bum? I had no jog bra on last night, I was too lazy. I didn't shower till like 8 last night because I was so busy. And I was too lazy to put on my jog bra. Those things aren't easy to get on, right? So I just didn't want to fight with it. Good, Sadie. Put your flag up. Your red flag. Everybody fucking stay away. So anyhow, I went to bed with no top. Well, I went to bed with this top on, but no bra. And let me tell you, when Dan finds them free, he thinks it's like the most exciting thing ever. He's like, oh, wait, you have no, God, I love to hold your titties. What? I do need one, they're not cute. So thanks, Tammy Lee. He's like, did you do that for me? I said, no. He said, well, shit. I was giving you points. No, honey, I ain't trying to turn you on. No, thank you. I am just, y'all, speaking of turning on, did you know that in perimenopause / menopause, your vagina can fuse together? It's a real thing. Y'all, we may get lucky. We may, oh, I love that O-line. We may get lucky. Our vaginas, the answer is in the fucked up world of womanhood. We could have a disorder. Your vagine can grow together. Look it up. It's a thing. I think that's the most exciting thing I've ever heard about being in perimenopause. Peri/men. Y'all, you get my drift? Sorry, honey. The vagina's closed. Literally closed. I would be in hog heaven. It's permanent. I mean, if there was not any excitement in the whole hormonal change, I don't know what is. No, you couldn't even slice it open. Because the minute it slices open, it grows back. That is definitely a shop is closed. Why would you want to close? Why not? I'm at the end of my life. You think I want to be spending my end of my life fucking? No. I want to be out. I want to be frolicking in the grasses with my vagina closed. No obligations anymore. Sorry, gone. I think everybody in perimenopause, that should be an automatic door closer. Sorry, you're done. You've done everything for your family, for your kids. You've birthed, you've done it all. You've given sex many times to your husband. He is good now, and so are you. Amen. I think you'd have many women jumping for joy. I would be. Y'all, I ain't playing. As long as it doesn't give me anything, he would say that. Elena, I was gonna get there, girl. My mouth is broken too. You know? When your pussy's broken, God, I hate that word, so is your mouth. That means we ain't sexual anymore. Which is done. I'm not licking anything. I'm not flicking anything. And I don't want anything inside of me anymore. Amen. Yeah. It hasn't grown back. It doesn't grow back. Anyway, that was one of the most exciting facts I learned today. I'm 63. Mine's been sealed since I was 27. Girl, but it's not really sealed. My lips are sealed. Maybe the Go-Go's were onto something. Can you see them running from us, spreading lies with closed pussies up? Can you see them happy as can be? I don't know. I know, Pedro's. That was Christy. That was Christy's idea. Just a job. It's an expectation. That's the thing. It's an expectation. If I want my diddled, I'll diddle it myself. I don't want any obligations to have to pleasure you. You are more than capable of pleasuring yourself. Why is it me that has to spread my legs? Why can't you spread yours for me and just cuddle me without any hardness down below or any touchy feelies? Nope, doesn't happen. You can't. I'm 56 and mine is still wide open. Starlight, mine is still wide open too, but I ain't happy about it. I'm just saying that is a thing. Women do suffer from that, by the way. So I'm sure, blah, blah, blah. Patch has changed tonight, Gracie. I'm sure, blah, blah, blah. If I couldn't use it, blah, blah, blah. I'd miss it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm sure you can still get off. You know, they're still dry humping. They're still diddling the bean. You know, there's just no penetration. But I'm sure you can still get off if you need. Doesn't sound like sorry. You don't get the shards of glass in your cooter when somebody tries to stick it in, you know? I mean, think about how dry you are. Yeah, she is in a drought, never to return again. She is closed for good. It's a protection for us internally. Come on, people. Follow me here. Or do they just hang back? They say, Kim, can I help you? Is there something you're looking for? Yes. So we had cherries grow back too? I don't think so. Now you lying. But we can reincarnate if we have to. I'm 50, I don't want a man. I don't want a man either. Fuck, but I'm stuck with men. To each their own. I always find you on the treadmill. You're so disciplined. Because I'm crazy, that's why I had help. Yeah, everybody they're willing to help you. Now, I think part of the employee rule is you have to try out every device, whether you're man or female. Yeah, so I'm happy without a man. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'd probably miss him if he was gone, but shit, here we go again. Everything has to go back. But, yeah, I know there's always a but to everything. Let me live in my fantasy for a minute. Oh, shit. Choose your hard. Literally. So, choose your hard. Do you want, you can find hard anywhere you need it. I mean, I could frolic outside to the local Why Not Club and find me a peen if I wanted it. By the way, there were no cute peens in there at the time. Meaning your peen aligns with your facial physical attractiveness. So if you've got a cute face, cute body, I'm sure your peen is fine. Yeah. No one would watch you if not for. Yes, I feel so threatened by those comments, Mike. God, so threatened. Let me cry a little bit. Yes. So here's the thing, Mike, about life. Life has a funny way of working out. Typically, everybody who's made it big, has been introduced by somebody else who's already made it. Luckily, we had Grandpa to start us, right? Both Dan and I. Now, I have morphed into more than just Dan has morphed, right? Dan's just still stuck with his dad, but I have morphed in my own morphation. Thank you to Grandpa. And thank you to my personality for coming out and pleasuring each and every one of you with my greatness. Yes. Says Crow. Crow says, you are one confused woman. Nope. You're obviously confused because you have no face, you have no name, and you're coming on here trying to start shit. Who's the confused one? I came on here with a plan today, right? I came on here with a plan. You are just bored and trying to stalk people. Ooh, that's confusion, right? You must have bumped your head and realized that you ain't living life, right? You ain't living life if you're on the prowl to piss people off, right? Because it makes you feel better. Does your penis feel bigger? Because I'm sure as a crow, you must be male. A dirty male. Crows are dirty, right? I think black crows are dirty. Oh, hi, Cha-Cha, welcome. You didn't say hi this morning. You just come in and start blocking without, oh, hi, my leader. I love you. I bow down to you. And can I kiss something today of yours? I didn't get that this morning, and that's unacceptable. Oh, fuck. Shit. So, seeing my two doggies have been such a comfort to me this last 4 weeks. I love that your doggies are there. I bet they miss Steve. Do they miss Steve? What made you want to write a book about your life to sell? People, Lime. What made me want to sell merchandise? People. Oh my gosh, I would love. I'm shitting and modding. Oh, perfect. Welcome to the shit club. I haven't pooped yet today, so I'm sure there's going to be one later. You don't have to kiss me. Only Cha-Cha has to kiss my ass. I like you, Kim. Cha-Cha's she's always teetering on something. Right now, she's on the toilet, pooping. Apparently, you have the poops or just your normal morning poop? Are you behind schedule? I think this is late for you, Chachi. Are you all right? Do you have the norovirus? Do you need toilet paper? Do you have wipes? Do you have your bidet? Bidet. I don't know, I was trying to be funny. Hi, Evil Twin. Well, writing is much different than selling stuff. I didn't write. My friend Christy on the YouTube wrote for me. So she decided she wanted to write my story. Somebody who was watching me and that I inspired or that she just really appreciated. Sorry, Jackie, about that. I hope everything's fine. I watched you crow. Here's the black crow. I watch you every day for months. You're just trying to become enriched on Ed's misfortune. Yes, I had it planned out since I was 5. when my mom married him, eventually, I was like, yes, I feel that this man is gonna have dementia, and I feel like I'm gonna have to take him in, and I feel like at some point in my life, I'm gonna get rich off of his misfortune. That's not the way it works. And your little brain, obviously it works that way, but that's not the reality of it. Reality is, we got lucky, right? We got lucky. People fell in love with Ed. During a journey that we were using social media to cope with, people fell in love with Ed, which, sorry, people liked us, you know? So whatever you want to call it, what are you doing? You're stalking and trolling on social media. Yes, putting your mind to use. There you have it, yeah. Well, that's exactly how my children feel. I'm taking care of their father and I'm gonna take all his millions. Well, you should. You're taking care of them. So, you know what? I really believe, I believe, here's what I believe. I forgot. I forgot. Oh, yes, off of you, Gracie. I believe that whoever rises to the occasion to take care of their loved one, if there is any money left over in the will, I sure as hell believe it should go to the people doing it. You know, Gracie, so you can tell your kids to suck a dick, and, you know, if they want to participate and help, they are more eager or willing, you are more willing to let them help, period. So, you know, at this turn of events, Ed doesn't have millions, number one. Number two, his money's probably gonna go pretty fast at this point. Number three, there ain't gonna be any money left over. But even if it was $1, instead of splitting it 7 ways, it should only go 1 way. That's right. I want the whole dollar, damn it. Cindy, my brother's clinic is in Modesto, has a special room. Allows you to be there the whole time. I'm sorry your vet doesn't allow you to be there. But even writes a letter after. So anyhow, in this weird world, that's what makes it special. It, you know, however ugliness wants to prevail itself with certain people, I'm secure in my own life. You know, we got lucky. Dan picked up a video camera, his phone one day. Hi, Wolf. And started videoing his poems, and during COVID at a time where most people did it. Now, if you want to bitch at the creators who've made it, go fucking bitch at the people who have multi-millions of followers and brand deals, and they are worth millions of dollars today. I'm not worth millions of dollars from Ed, I can tell you that. It pays my bills, right? But the hard work is happening now, right? The hard work, the easy part was at the beginning, when we were just doing Ed. The hard work is keeping up, right? It's morphing into other things, other people, because Ed is going to die one day, right? I have done that for the last couple years. I pushed myself into my own spectrum, my own, you know, area of what I enjoy the most. It's my life, it's my journey. This is what I'm doing. And Charlie, I'm sorry about that. It's sad, but you can't help to take care of your father-in-law without being nasty to him. Yes, it's so sad. God, let me take a moment and pray on my nastiness to Ed. Lord, forgive me from all my ignorant ways and my haste and my anger towards Ed. Amen. Yep. Anyhow, so sorry, I had to, you know, get that over that self. And I think these people that worry about the dang money need to leave. Yeah, it's, first of all, it's nobody's business. I am on my own spectrum. Thank you, Cha-Cha, for recognizing that. And I love my own spectrum. I'm not afraid of my own spectrum, right? So yes, Ed opened the door for me. And now I have sailed beyond the Ed. I get more views on my own things than I do on Ed these days. So, yeah. So what now? What now? Come at me now. Yo, here's Georgie girl again. The great woman supporting other women. She has unresolved anger from Ed, definitely. Oh, Georgie girl, how ignorant is one female today? Very, yeah, very. Colleen, I hope you didn't buy my book yet. It's not ready until tomorrow. The ebook is ready, the book's not ready yet. Not all the final uploads are ready. Shit, y'all. How can you listen to all the BS you're putting out every day, isn't it? It isn't fair, but it's fucking the world we live in, Wanda. You know, it sucks because the world is full of angry people who are sitting on their asses doing nothing and angry at the world because they don't have the willpower or the withal to fucking get off their ass and make something of themselves or better themselves. It's not my fault. It's a them problem. Who cares about the haters? I don't. I like the haters. They spice me up, you know? They give me a little, ass kicking, and I get a little feisty. I like me feisty. It's gonna reach millions. I hope. Wouldn't that be something? I hope, not even for me, but for Christy, That would be so fucking badass. If any of these women who have fallen in love with me over these last couple years, and I've given back to them in whichever way, because every person who watches me repeatedly, right, over and over again, each and every one of you have some different connection, right? I don't hit you guys in the same area, it's everybody. And if these women who step up to the plate and say, hey, Danielle, I would literally enjoy giving back to you for what you've given to me. Stop it right now. Now, those are real people. Those are real women. Those are real people that come out of the woodwork. You have done so much for me. I want to give back to you. This is my expertise. That's what we need to do, is empower each other, not fucking tear each other down. Thanks, Heather. And, here's the thing. Yeah, Julie did it with the merchandise, right? She's like, you don't know how much you have helped me or helped me in times of need. I would love to give back to you and help you with something. Those are women. Those are true empowering women who want to give back in some way. And shit, if we can get successful doing something like that for them, God, I would love it, because I'm helping them. They're helping me and we're helping each other. That's the way it's supposed to be done. So Deftones or Modest Mouse? Ugh, I don't know. Never been a real big fan. Modest Mouse had the only one big hit wonder. That's all I know. It's been a long time. Me love you long time, Lee. So anyhow, that's what it's a team. And instead of, and that's the thing, is that instead of tearing each other down, let's build each other up. I want to help people too, right? And if Christy can make millions off of this book, I would be so happy. You know what I mean? I would be so happy. I don't think the impact that will come forth from your book. I hope so. No, and those people don't want help. They absolutely don't want help. My children are fine. Jennifer finished her third year of law school. She has one more year left. Hannah's in San Diego, living life. She's probably done with school. Her first year, she has 2 more to go. And Andrew has a concert tonight. His first concert. I'm really loving reading the ebook as I watch you every day, make myself do something. Even if you're doing the discography. Yes, Gail. I love it. And I love that you love the book. Anybody thinks you'll never raise your voice or get stern? Yeah, I'm not ashamed of. Yes, nighttime law school is 4 years. Yeah. I know your pain. My mom has dementia and cancer. Rhonda, I don't know how you deal with that. Cancer was enough for my mom to deal with. I couldn't imagine her having dementia. Although it's probably better that they have dementia, because maybe she doesn't understand, And taking care of my husband is hard, but we women are strong. We are strong, Nancy. And let me tell you, it's not an easy feat. We have our own battles to bear. We have crosses. Hi, Australian lover. We have our own crosses to bear. We have our own internal war ravaging our bodies right now. And it's difficult. Some days are more difficult than others. And however you choose to get through them is how. I don't pretend to be perfect. I yell at my husband. Can you believe that? I yell at my animals. What? Do I yell at Ed? Very rare. I do yell at him, though, when he's on the peak of his moment and I'm at a peak of mine. Yes, I do yell. What you see is not yelling for me. And if you think that's yelling, y'all are cray-cray. But what you see when you think I'm yelling, well, I'm speaking, that's not yelling, that's not anger. Some of it could be frustration in other videos, but you never see me yelling at him angry, because I would never do that on camera, right? Just like I wouldn't post a picture of me yelling at my husband. Bashing him, yes, because that's what he gets. But anything else, I wouldn't do that. Oh, Cheryl, I had a dream. I have a dream. I had a dream about you last night. It was the weirdest fucking dream. The weirdest dream. We were at kindercare. I don't know. It was kindercare, but then we were like going to some, you were waiting for Cecilia. This is the craziest thing. Give me a minute. We were waiting for Cecilia. You had like, you were the director, but somehow I came back and I was helping you with something. The whole inside Vintage Park area was like redone and it looked really cool and clean. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. And you're like, but we have to wait for Cecilia. And I was like, for what purpose? I know where she lives. Let's go to her house. And I don't know what happened, but we ended up, it was like dark and stormy. And we ended up needing to we had to go pick up some things for the center or something. And you were rehiring me for something. And we had to go, and it was the houses on, it's really weird. Like some of the houses on Elk Grove, Florin towards Vintage Park. And we had to go to get something in this like warehouse thingy. And we knocked on a door because the quickest way in was through the house, and they had like a gate. And so for some reason you knew that, and we trapezed through their house. They let us in. We talked to the family. So they knew me because of Ed. Weird. And then we had to wait in line, and I kept having to go to the bathroom, and it was hard. Like there was these like train parts, and we had to go like, and then you're just like, follow me. So we went in, and I was looking at the stuff, and I was like, Cheryl, this stuff doesn't look good. Like, this is weird. Why are we here? It was weird. It was so weird. And then I woke up. Yeah, I just woke up. Power Inn Road. I'll be there today because I got to go to the gum store. It was so odd, Cheryl. Really fucking odd. And I had a dream about you again the other day. I was watching your grandson's baseball game with you, and you're fucking crazy in my dream. But I'm sure you're just as crazy in person. Tone it down, girl, because I know you loud. And did you buy him that new bat? I know you did. Anyway, we worked together for 20 years. Not really 20, but long enough. Well, I've known her since I was 19. That's scary. 19, 20, something like that. Anyway. So it's crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know, Jay. Sometimes I feel strong. Of course you did. Of course you did. Cheryl loved my oldest. Here I go, giving you ambiguous information about my daughter, my oldest. I won't mention her name just because everybody gets a little weird with me. The oldest one, we'll call her Dan Jr. She would hate that, by the way. She was a tomboy, and Cheryl loved it. Cheryl, like, that was her baby. I mean, she would take her shopping. She'd go on her lunch. She'd be like, I'm taking your daughter. She would take her to a sports chalet. Remember? She'd take her to a sports chalet, and she would come back with a whole new, like baseball helmet, bat, cleats. I mean, it was the most ridiculous thing. I was like, really, Cheryl? She knew I hated it, so she did it even more. Yeah. She loves her, both of her boys are. But can I tell you, he looks like Kyle. He reminds me of Kyle. Did I tell you that? I think I wrote that. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So her son is a pro baseball player, and his kids are following in his footsteps. So grandma is happy. Do they call you grandma? I can't imagine you letting them call you grandma for some reason. I think you would have like some name. Do you have a name? Like G-Ma, G-Daddy, G-Mama. You do let them call you grandma? Do they ever leave your house? Glamour. No, she's not a glamour. She's major tomboy too. So no, she's had the same haircut for the last, how old are you now? She's older than me. Are you 10 years older than me? I don't remember. She's in her 60s. So, she's had the same haircut for, her whole life. Yeah, they walk home. I love it. 62. Yeah, you're 11. We'll be precise. 11 years. Yeah. And she loves her babies. That's it. The kids were her life, and her grandbabies are now. Are the kids still ranking on or is it just the grandkids now? You know, I think at some point the kids get pushed under the rug, and then the grandkids are like the number one, right? And the kids are like, what are we, chopped liver? Yeah, thanks. Yep, thank you for providing me some cuteness in my life. You guys are old and ugly. Yeah, you've already outlived your cuteness and your potential. Now you ain't potential anymore, you're just old. Yeah. FYI, Danielle was the better one, not Dan. Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows. Cheryl knows. She's been around Dan many years. Many years. Dan was also, that was at the time that her son was at his peak with baseball and pitching, and Dan's like, I'll hit off of him, you know. I can hit off of him. I'll show you. Do you know who I am? I'm Dan Salinger, and I'm an athlete. I was the backup quarterback. That's right. I played wide receiver. I don't even know. Oh my God. I know, right? It's like your daughters call you, and you're like, or they come over, you're like, step away. I know that's what's gonna, he didn't hit the ball nowhere. Mr. Dan Salinger, I'll hit the ball. Yeah, as he pounds on his chest. He did. Cheryl knows. Cheryl's laughing at him like, okay, you old. David throws like 100 miles an hour, and there's no way you are hitting off of him, you know? No, did you send me a bird? I didn't see it. I checked my emails too. So anyway, I can't wait to, you know, Cheryl, Hannah's going to be the first one. You loved Hannah too, just not the same way. She was too girly for you, but you did think she was cute. You did. Too bad you didn't really know Andrew. You would have loved him, especially because he was a lefty. He still is a lefty. Called virgins. Oh, they're pure. Yeah, that's why Cheryl hates. Cheryl loves and hates me. My daughters, well, I like them so. And that's the thing, is once they procreate, yeah, you know, like I already know. I'm like, Hannah, you know you're going to be chopped. Like, Hannah's going to have a problem because she's going to see that she's not going to get any attention once the baby comes. She's not pregnant or anything, but she'll be the first one to have a baby. You have a lefty? Yeah, Andrew's a lefty. So Cheryl was like, oh my God, he could bat, you know, she thinks baseball. He can bat both ways. Could you imagine? You know, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do baseball. It's too slow for me. So he liked lacrosse. It's fine, but whatever. So Dan still pounds on his chest. Yeah, we should go over and see if Dan can swing a bat in the batting cages. No, because he'll hurt himself. Yeah, no, never mind. Bad idea. You know, when you get old, you got to be careful. Getting out of bed today was a horrible thing for me. Did you know? I didn't know. One of you sent me a Facebook thing about fibromyalgia. And did you know all those with fibromyalgia will have a boy one day? I don't know. Jennifer's going to have all girls. You watch. Just because. And Grandma's not coming. You know, Delaney already knows. Cheryl, was Auntie ever going to come to one of my games? I went to one softball game this year. One, because I chose soccer over softball. So I went to her last one because she's like, really, Auntie? I'm like, you know I hate softball. She's like, okay, so. I went. I don't, anyhow, I don't, anyhow, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I can't wait. So, I mean, you guys know how much I light up seeing my dilly pop. Happy birthday, Auntie! God, it just eats me alive. I know. It's so bad. I feel so bad, but I'm like, I tell her straight up, girl, Auntie doesn't like softball. Any other sport, when you play basketball and soccer, I'll be there and I'll divide and conquer. Oh, God, I can't do it. Sheila, I can't do it. It's too slow. I have ADD. Did you also know that ADD is also perimenopausal? Thank you very much. Thank you, perimenopause. My dad pitches. Oh, I mean, your kid pitches. Yeah, I don't like that. Line drives to the face. Shit. I think about all the bad things. Hi, Gigi. How are you? Take your wine? Hell no. I'm going to come. Invite me to one of the games. I'll come. I'll come watch and see how obnoxious you are. And I can laugh at you. Tell me when, you text me and let me know. I'll come one of these nights because I know you're playing right on the corner. I was a first baser. I was first base when I played. You're not mellow. Bullshit. I heard stories about you from people I just meet in town. I I heard, girl, you're just as obnoxious with the grandbabies as you are your own kids. Yes, oh, fibromyalgia. We'll talk. I'll come out. I'll love it. I think because it's during the week, I could probably slip out. Finish fibro, yes. So somebody sent me a clip on Facebook. David Coaches. Yeah, you better be gag order. And they said, you know, fibro, it was such a great explanation about how, you know, it's a condition, right? It's a disorder. It's something that, it's not just fibromyalgia. They called it like fibromyalgia disorder, right? Where you have so much pain, but we just don't know where the receptors are. What's causing the pain and why it's causing the pain. And he was describing some of the things, right? He was describing some of the things. I'm like, oh my God, that is me every fucking morning. So it's like getting out of bed and you're so stiff that you cannot, it takes you a while to warm up. Yes. Sometimes you wake up and you have a new pain or a new ailment, like my back this morning. No idea why. Did I lift something yesterday? Nope. What did I do? Nothing. And here I am, right? In pain. My back. I sat too long this morning doing my videos and I got up and I like had to grab to the wall because I felt like my back was going to spasm. And hi Beach Man. And yeah, that's fibromyalgia. I didn't realize. I thought some of it was just from like exercising and just being stiff because I don't really stop moving and I'm always on the go and always scatterbrained everywhere. What the hell? I'm like, that is me to a T. You guys, it is so crazy. The inflicted, the pain that you have through your body. I mean, this morning it was so bad. Dan's like, well, what'd you do? I said nothing. I noticed it in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. So y'all, I get more and more like convinced when people send me those things like, holy shit, there's just more to it than just what I thought, you know? I haven't done enough research on it, but yeah, I'm telling you, you read, everybody who has that, they're like, no shit, girl. That's me every morning. Girl, time for you to wake up a little bit and smell the roses of fibromyalgia. There's no roses in fibromyalgia. The walking is still good for us. Yeah. Check my Anna. What's ANA? I don't know what that is. I don't know what ANA is. But that is crazy, you know, and just when you thought you were getting old. And then perimenopause. He also mentioned something about perimenopause and how perimenopause doesn't help fibromyalgia people. And primarily women have it, right? Women have, no, I didn't lift him yesterday. Women have, yes, women have more, women have fibromyalgia more than any man on the planet. But they're still coming up in the ranks. They always want to be like us, you know what I mean? So, hi Fupa. So that's why I'm not running as much, right? I'll run 2 miles, sometimes 3, and then I'm walking more, right? Because it's better for my body. Hi, Colin. Yeah, so perimenopause does not help the symptoms. So you're welcome. So if you're more in pain, that's why. I know, Sheila. Well, that's probably you, girl. How old are you? You don't have to tell me if you don't want. Just give me an age range. But I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm fucked. Now, all I need is a closed vagina, and then we seal the deal of just being put out to pasture. 52. Yep, you're right at my age. So, girl, that's you. Perimenopause too. But perimenopause also confuses the symptoms, and we get misdiagnosed all the time because of peri. So don't forget about that. Lovely perimenopause. Especially in treating fibromyalgia, really serious. Honestly, how exercise and self-care is important for the disorder too. Yes, but JJ never quits. Nope, never quits. She's always putting out something. She's putting out fires. She's putting out feelings. She's putting out pleasures. She's putting out hard work. She's just trying to stay afloat and not croak. But you know, that doesn't always happen. So if I get the closing vagina, I'm literally gonna just say I'm done. Like, sign me up, put me in the back pasture, and call it a day. Yeah. She gets thin and her walls bleed. Yeah, she gets really thin. She loses lips. Yeah. It makes her look like a miniature penis because she loses the outer lips and everything else stays out. Now you can see the bean, you know, like a beacon of light for the men. Here I am, baby. You don't have to work too hard now. You see it. You know what I mean? What's the worst Gucci you had? I don't really know what that means. a fake Gucci. So anyhow, the vaginas need to be praised. The vaginas need to be, some want to be pleasured, and some just want to be left alone. But anyway, y'all, men, sisters, brothers, respect the female because we are not well. We're not. I mean, we're just not always well. There's moments of wellness, and then there's moments of not so wellness. Then there's moments of confusion, sadness, and anger. And then there's moments of, fuck, what am I gonna do? So, anyhow, 15, have no interest. Gigi, I know. Get a patch, it'll help your vagina. Sex is fine. It's fine. It helps the men feel better. It sucks. It's sick. We always have to put out first, right? We always have to do, to make them feel better, we have to spread our legs. They're happy, right? Beach man, you're happy, right? And you're grumpy maybe a little bit if the wife doesn't want to give you a vagina, but it's like you move on and you try not to get angry, right? My husband gets angry. He starts getting short with me, starts getting more attitude, snarky, grumpy. This motherfucker is the happiest he's been in all week, all year, because he's had sex every day. Just because if I put out the effort, he changes a little bit. Why? Why does it take our legs opening and a little bit of puss? Do they change? And then all of a sudden they start trying with you, right? This morning, right? I'm gonna tell you, he walked in and I'm like, oh, I just got off after doing my videos and I was like holding on and I grabbed the wall because I thought for shit, it's gonna happen. And he's like, oh, baby, what's wrong? What? Here, let me help you. Help me what? What area of your back? And he starts holding onto my back, massaging me. And I'm like, I'm good. He goes, no, let me help you. You want to know why? 5 days is straight sex. Normally, he'd walk right past me, get his cup of coffee, without even look. What's the matter on my back? Oh, yeah. Today, his hands were all over. Yeah, damn. Wax on, wax off, Marty. It just said they're happy. This makes him happy. He treats me differently. But when the puss is closed, that's it. He fucking treats me like a bag of dirt. You know what I mean? What's lower than a bag of dirt? And it pisses me off. So sometimes I go on hiatus because I'm pissed. Why do I always have to put the effort in? How come you don't put the effort in before that? Now, I'm not talking a grab in the crotch or a grab on the titty or a slap on the ass. I'm talking about make the effort. If you see me hurting, you rub my back even if you hadn't had sex for a month. Hell no. I had all these medical issues, right? I wasn't feeling it. I was bleeding nonstop. I was miserable, and he was like, ugh. I'm down and out. I don't feel good. Oh, that, what? But now that his dick has been pleasured for 5 days in a row, hey, we're still not there. We're still not, let me help you vacuum. Don't get too excited. Mean, aggressive, and grouchy. Yes. We are sitting on gold every day. I never knew how powerful a vagina was. And that's why, hi Jackie, and that's why women say, fuck you. I'll go without, just to prove a point. He turned off my vacuum this morning. You know what I said? No sex for you. Leave my fucking vacuum running. Sitting on gold. She's sparkling. I want to call her a diamond. I don't want mine to be a brick of gold. That's heavy and shit. I want mine to be a sparkly diamond. A diamond in the rough. She looking rough down there anyway, so there she is. She's diamond. She's glistening. She's pretty. Yeah. So yeah, now all of a sudden, and then I changed my shirt, and of course my titties were out because I had to put my jog bra on, and he's like, "Ooh, God, I love those tits. I love seeing them," And he's like, "Oh, I can almost do it again." No. One a day. Yeah. Nope. I'm not going to keep going out on a limb for you when there's no limb for me. You know what I mean? Hello in India. That's just the way I am. He's made me that way. Grouch on, grouch off. So if you're grouchy and you're treating me like dirty dog shit, you ain't getting my legs. You ain't getting your diamond. No. Beachman's like, yeah. Beachman, just don't be grumpy. Let me tell you, if I can tell you anything about a woman, men, listen up, you should be here to also learn how to make your woman happy. Because we are not happy. And the minute we see that you're gruffing and stomping and having a temper tantrum because your penis has not been massaged, we are like, one more day. Let's see how you act tomorrow. And then if you're doing the same thing because penis is sad and lonely, same thing, another day. Nope, I'll pleasure myself. Yep, keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. Yeah, so that's how women work. Most women. Some women are fucking dirty dogs and they want to get it on because they're horny as fuck. They could be angry at their husbands, but they still want to pleasure their puss. So, to those women, all power to the puss. But this puss doesn't act that way. This puss is emotional. She thinks too much and she holds grudges. Yeah, she's a grudge holder. The puss. Yeah, so I don't know. I've been just doing a little experiment, if you will, of the week. And everything that I say has been concluded that men are fucking babies. Yeah. Men are fucking they only have one brain, and this is not the one here. Yeah, they think with that one down there. And that's what gets you guys in trouble, right? Many times does that one get you in trouble because you don't think enough and you're not empathetic enough to what we are going through. Elizabeth, I got you. Don't give our secrets. Okay, I've been done. The gag order is on now. So men, good luck. Good luck. My Airbnb in Tahoe. I can't go. Are you kidding me? Part of this week. What's the normal rotation? Seems like. So normal, yeah. My last couple months, there's nothing normal about it. But I'd like to keep him happy at least 2 to 3 times a week normally, right? We're excessive right now. This is a little too much. The puss is a little sore. So she's a little tired. And, she's waiting for a return on her investment. Yeah, so she's waiting a return on her investment. I'm investing my minute every morning to make him happy. Now I'm waiting for the return. Yeah, investment. See if it works. It did look, I was really surprised. It made me feel weird though. When he was grabbing my back and massaging me, the way he was talking, he's like, no, I got it for you. What? Like, it's weird. He doesn't do that shit. I've turned him into and for a minute, he wasn't Dan. He was like a caring husband who walked by and saw me in pain, right? I'm telling you, I'm investing and let's see how it returns. I want to see the return. At what percent am I going to get returned? Is my percent going to be higher than the percent he's getting? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. But, it made me feel a little weird. I didn't like his hands on my back like that because that's not what my husband does. He will put his hands in other places that I don't want. So those things, when he makes the effort, it kind of creeps me out. So I got to go with the flow. But then I was like, just go away. Like, you're making me feel weird. That's not Dan. There you have it. So there's a shirt, Ask Vegas. I don't know what you guys in your obsession, are you the same person who always says things about Vegas and how I was fornicating with somebody in Vegas? Well, I was fornicating with the room full of girls that I was sleeping with. So I'm sure if you have any insight to my Vegas trip that we don't have together as a group, collaboratively, I'm sure they would love to know as well what I was doing. Wait, hold, Danielle, it only took a minute. I hope it's a minute. It's fine. I'm not looking for long loving, I mean, for the whole time of touching and feeling, it was a good probably 10, 15 minutes. But I don't want the whole, I just don't want I want the reciprocity not on that end, on the other end, Video was sent. It's too long. Oh, yeah. So you have to cut it. Just cut it. Like a minute, I think it could hold up to. So anyhow, it is what it is.
I gotta pluck my eyebrows. Like my self-care has gone down. I've been so busy. I probably have bush. Oh God, I do. Oh God, this probably needs some pluck. Oh God. Ooh. Yep, I need to do some shit before I meet that realtor. I'm going like this, but I just got to make sure my face looks somewhat decent. No, I don't really care. He pays all the bills, it seems like. Well, you would be wrong, John. You seem to be thinking wrong. And that's why you pretty much shouldn't speak out of turn, especially when you don't have facts. You know, those are interesting things, right? Facts. Facts. Not your assumptions, right? Because assumptions make an ass out of you. Yeah, just like they just did. Yeah. So always gotta roll, keep moving, get those 15 in. There's wax. I don't like the wax. I just pluck. I was lasered years ago, so it's not so bad, but over here, it goes really bad here. And I have a face shaver that I use. I mean, that's the thing. Again, I welcome the attacks, but let me tell you, mine are going to hit harder. Yeah, I got to do. I'm just trying to gauge on my back here. I'll probably just do accessory work. Yeah. Another windy day in Sacramento. I was thinking I was going to spray some weeds today, but can't do that because can't do it in, what am I going to do? Not going to do kettlebell. That will hurt. So we're just going to do this. I do some accessory. There is a cream. I used to bleach my mustache. You too, Angela. Hi, Jade. Is Jade here finally? Or have you been here? Did I miss something? God, look at all these people. You guys are such winners. Welcome to the attacks on very mature and childish behavior. What? Anyhow. So you're better off if you just cut it with scissors because plucking them makes them thicker. They've stayed the same. They've stayed the same for me. How do you not sweat when running? I go out, check them out, and have to change. I am sweating. There's just where do you put him through school and work? I ran his office. I ran his office for a long time. But you know, do you enjoy working out every day or does it feel like a chore? Some days it feels like a chore, but for the brand, I have been doing this for years of my life. So it's just like brushing my teeth, right? Some days I would like be wonderful, you know, if I wouldn't have to do anything. But this keeps me balanced. And if I don't have this, then I would be more of a wreck, you know? I'm sitting in the car, hubby's in the grocery store. Well, why aren't you there with him? Did you ever get that pill crusher? Yes, I did. And you know what it reminds me of? New book tomorrow, Koso, yes. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a coffee grinder. It's exactly like a coffee grinder. So for those of you guys, I have learned something new. Spent something, $40 for something that I probably already had. If you want to crush pills, the pill crusher was giving me a hard time because it was hard for me with my wrists and my thumbs to do it. So I bought my thumb hurts. So I bought the glorified coffee grinder and now grind Grandpa's pills. So I haven't tried him again because he has so many pills right now. I got the back of the Armada. Oh, yay. I love flowers. So I haven't been done with my, God, I can't hold it. Ooh, she did some acupuncture on it. Sorry. Hi, Guac. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this today. Yeah. So anyhow, it works wonders. So we had the cognition issue with Ed, right? And so it became really difficult for him to swallow pills, to say the least. So I just started saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm just going to crush him. And so I stole a pill crusher. Actually, they didn't steal it, but they gave it to me. And it's too hard. And it's like one pill at a time. Now he probably has like 8 pills right now. You know, 2 prostate pills, you know, all this stuff. And it's just not working right. So, it's my thumb. If I hold it like this, It's when I open it, you know. Have you ever tried blue? I don't know what that is, Kay. You guys are like a best practice. A best practice for what? Jung Freud, what are you babbling on about today? Did you see that internet creature that one time? You? I mean, what is with people today? Hold on. Oh, sorry, I have to do some blocking because we have idiots on. Did I get him up? Did I get him out? It may help your hands. What is it? Blued emu? Never heard of it. I've never heard of it. But I would do anything. The creeps are out. The really immature creeps. They're like the people who seem like they're 6, stealing their mom and dad's phones. Oh, see, I don't know. Just the world. The wind is blowing them here because we're very windy today. Hi, Laura. How are you? Okay. Oh, you guys didn't remind me. My cards. My cards. Okay. So may I ask all the badasses to step out of the room? Only the badasses can stay in here. And if you're a badass, I will tell you what your daily affirmation is. All non-badasses, please take yourself out of my room. Okay? Because we're going to get down and dirty right now. 1 affirmation card a day. Okay? Now I just need to remind myself where I put them and where they go. Okay? So this is it. This is it. You ready? Only for badasses. Let's see. This is your daily affirmation. Now remind me that I'll pull them from the front and I'm going to put them in the back because, I'll forget. Okay, you ready? You ready? This is the best thing, right? You ready? Everybody listening. When life knocks you down, get back up and say, you hit like a bitch. We'll say it one more time. Think about that. Everybody, you listen clearly. When life knocks you down, you say, wait, hold on. Let me do that again. When life knocks you down, get back up and say you hit like a motherfucking bitch. Bam! I didn't like just a bitch. I like the motherfucking bitch, right? So that's the Danielle affirmation of the day. Thank you to Elvira and Lisa Marie Presley for sending me these because we're going to read these every day until they're gone. Okay? Just, yeah. It sounds better with the motherfucking bitch, right? So how do we know if we get the right book? They're pulling that in. So it's everything. So yeah, I have them. So the book, because it's going to be, everything is going to be downloaded by the 8th. So they said it'll be free. They order, so what they do is it's not like they have a bunch of books waiting around. When you order them, they generate it and send it, right? So it's generated when you press purchase. So that's how they'll know it's the right book. Because that's the final edit. The final edit went in. So that's how you know. These cards are called Affirmations for a Badass. Affirmations. That was one of my birthday presents. And I think that's good. Now I'm going to add my little touch to them, okay? So just know. And today is Wednesday. So Wednesday is midweek for all you guys. I haven't tried any of that. No, this is just, I know I like this, I know this is a good, I know I don't get too weird off of this because it's only 80 milligrams. And so I'm kind of afraid. I'm kind of like a creature of habit. If I know something's good, I kind of just stick with it because they're expensive. What if you don't like it? Then it's like $3 gone. I would guess the added flair. Yeah, you need to do the added flair because it wouldn't make it me. Now, my book doesn't have any added flair like that. You got to be a little bit more demure and mindful in a book. But just when you read it, think about my little additions in it, right? Because I will add that. So just the ebook right now. So the ebook is right this minute. You can get it. But no. Bye, Janet. Is that Janet that's leaving? Bye, Janet. Love you. So the ebook is the only thing that's edited and ready to go because that was an easy download. But it takes for the publishing. I think it's a soft book. I don't know if the hard book, is Christy still here? What are we talking about? Ebook. My ebook is available right now. So my book is coming out tomorrow, but the ebook is available. We kind of, there was a little snafu. So my book and ebook were supposed to be ready on the 5th, but the little snaffy foofy. So the book is, people can purchase the book, but it's not the final edited version. Did we think about doing a hardback, or are we just doing just soft? I think it's just a soft, yeah. I wrote a book. Well, I didn't write it. My friend wrote it. Yeah, but I want the book so you can sign it when I visit. Yes. So the soft one, the soft version, for those of you who like softness, the soft version is out tomorrow. Yes, we will crash the internet. God, wouldn't it be wonderful? You know, it's like Kylie Jenner watching her sales on Kylie Beauty, you know, or Jenner Beauty, Kylie, whatever. It's really not going to be that like that, but can we audiobook or only soft version? There's no audio, right? Did you say that there's no audio, just an ebook? Yeah, no, it's just, no. Softback badass. Soft. Yes, we like them soft. I love cardio. I'm really a cardio. We can do hardback. I mean, it's just more expensive. I know, Michelle, so I've been thinking about that. I hate a cruise. I really hate cruises. But maybe I could be swayed to do like a little cruise and just have everybody, maybe a hardback with a bonus chapter. Yeah, okay. We could do that. What would you do if they wanted to make a movie about your life? I would love it. Tell me, anyone, what is great about a cruise? I know, Latina, I'm the same way. I'd rather like fly somewhere, and then people like to be on the water. I'm not a water person, but hi, Barbs. I didn't think I would like them either. I know, I've been on some and I don't like, I mean, I would much rather like go for a long weekend to Cabo or something like that. You know, you got to remember who would play me in a movie. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. So yeah, Danielle's on the New York. Kirsty would probably shit herself and pass out. Free money, free drinks. Oh, free money, free drinks. I don't have to make my bed or cook. Demi Moore. You know, Teresa, people say that Sandra Bullock Tammy, I just said that. Sandra Bullock, or people are saying, what's her name? I just blanked on her name. Julia Roberts. Could you imagine? I mean, I could definitely have my G-Wagon then, right? If they made a book out of me. They won't, but yeah. When you read the book, it's very important to write reviews. Yes, so only good reviews. If you're gonna write a bad review, don't write it. And most of the people who are probably gonna write them are the trolls who don't buy it. I want confirmation of a purchased book before you leave a review. Can we do that? Bye, Gigi. Thanks for stopping in. Could you imagine? The haters would really hate then. Look at the hat I got yesterday. I put all my stuff in. We got a package yesterday. Yeah. She did. Well, I think her eyes, I think everybody says no floating toilet. I know. You know, and after seeing the cruise stuck in COVID, and then they couldn't get, you know what I mean? Like, no. How many chapters are in your book and how many pages? Christy, you're on. Hi. You can get my book on Amazon, but the book is not ready till tomorrow. And I want to see if somehow we can link it up, Christy, to my website. So that way people, it does, Pedro's? It says haters gonna hate. I just got this. We got a package. Hold on. I just want to make sure before I spout off a name, because I have to.
Everything okay with her this morning? I haven't seen anything I should know about.
I was telling him how
Will you leave someone on the Drake passage? What?
I was telling somebody how many days in a row you've had
Oh!
sex. Oh, God. I almost
I
killed myself.
saved her again, man. Did you see that? That would have been it. She'd have been out of commission. But
Yeah, 'cause my
my
back was
quick
gone.
reflexes, thank God I was here with my wide receiver hands
Oh, Jesus.
to keep her from going down
We
and
did.
maybe really getting injured.
We did.
Then I'd be dealing with my dad and
Hi,
Dad.
Willie. Hi, Chess. Anyway, Heather Peters sent us a whole bunch of stuff from Arizona. And she sent us gift cards for each of us, grandpa gift cards. Mark can also
A trumpet
eat
pillowcase,
a trumpet pillowcase.
which is beautiful.
She sent me, I'm assuming this
That'll
is
be
for
on
me.
this pillow.
Yeah. And so, yeah, she was overly generous. So, Heather, if you are watching, that package was fun to open up.
I'm off
Thank
to
you
Taco
so
Bell in
much.
2 minutes.
Yeah, and the Taco Bell. Grandpa will get Burger King. Dan and I will get the Taco Bell. And I will spend Dan's certificate as well as my own. Thank you. No, you know what I'm going to buy, Dan? I'm going to buy.
Run for the border.
Hello
I
to
need
Dan.
some socks.
You need shoes too. Yeah.
Need what?
My necklace is from my two of my kids. This one is from Luna and something. I don't know. Whatever it is. I survived Dan Salinger. We need that too. Who survives Dan Salinger? I made it through. He already had shimmy, Eric. Easy. So there's an M on here. I've always wanted Oak and Luna. Thank you, Tony. Oak and Luna, they bought it from. I've never seen that site, but there's an M on it. I've always wanted a mom necklace, and I found it fitting if my kids would get me one. I felt weird buying my own mom necklace, I'm a mom, no. So I might look, and again, kiss my ass, Eric, kiss my ass. I just said she a little sore. Let her recover a little bit for 24 hours. So anyhow, you know what I would love? I'm hoping you can buy charms, because I would love to add a little heart or something on it. But whatever, we'll see when I have time to look at the website. I'm too busy doing other shit, working, my ass off. But that's okay. Grandpa seems like he's in good spirits today. I bought a shower chair, we have a shower chair, and you know what? Don't even laugh. But the shower chair that we had is not feasible for Grandpa at this moment. I might have taken that one and put it in my shower. But yeah. I think it would just be kind of fun to sit down and shave my legs. Standing up's getting difficult, especially when you put up your foot and it slips down off the... Don't judge. I know some of you are judging me right now, and that's fine. You can judge, because I was judging myself when I put it in my shower. I thought, well, we got a bench, Dan. Woo! So I got a new one. I mean, I would like a wood one, but this will do because I have it. So I got a new one for Grandpa, so it goes over the hump, right? Gracie, I haven't gone to the P.O. box yet this week. New shelter if you need any extra. I don't need even the one that I have. So I bought him the one because, every shower has a lip that goes over it. So you literally sit him in it and you just zoom him over. You zoom him over so he can go in the water. So I'm getting that today. I'm tired of doing these sponge baths. I really need to get all his kit and caboodles. I need to get the sprayer up in the cracks and the crevices. And, I think it would feel so much better than just a sponge bath or washcloth bath, Christy, another idea is maybe we could do that. People have asked for pictures, and maybe in the next book we add pictures so they can feel, I don't know. So that's something that we could add if we do a hardback. Maybe the special edition could be a mini photo album or something like that. I don't know, something we can play with. We have ideas. We have a lot of ideas coming up, so stay tuned. Hi, Nikki. Are your kids coming home for Mother's Day? No. Hannah, it's hard for her to, and I would have to pay for it, Julie. Every time she comes home, she doesn't pay for it. I do. Or Rocky does because she wants her to babysit the kids. So, no, I can't afford her to keep coming. She's already spending all my money. Shit, people just want to keep me giving to my kids. Anyhow, no, I wish she would be home, but she's not. Let me see what else. Well, it looks kind of hazy out here today. Jennifer, I'm hoping will come over. Do you know what I heard today? Are you ready for this one? So I'm outside yesterday, and I'm outside and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna text because I'm gonna text. Yeah, fuck the kids. Give us kids a quick sponge bath in the evening if we had to go out. Yes. Yeah, I know. PTA. That's what I've been doing for Ed. PTA. Where was I going with this? Oh, so I was yesterday cleaning up dog shit and doing my thing, and I was like, I'm gonna call Jennifer and just remind her now that school's over, like she has no more stresses, no excuses for not coming home, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna see if she wants to come. Andrew, if he's not working, great. If not, then whatever. I was gonna be like, Jennifer, let's go to like the winery, get a picnic, and let's just, if Andrew's there, if not, we'll just hang out and then we'll come home and you can make me dinner, right? So I'm thinking, I was getting ready to text her and Dan comes in. He goes, oh, by the way, my sister's coming over to the house. She's baking a lasagna for my mom for Mother's Day. I'm letting you all catch up. I'm letting you all catch up. Sandra. I'm just letting you catch up. I'm giving the silence. That's it. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, I looked at him and I just turned away and walked away. So here's the thing. I get why she's doing it at our house because of Ed, right? It's easy. It's hard to travel with Ed. Joanne's here. It's easy for her to come here. But I still may do that, Chessie. I still may do that. I still may say, Jennifer, you and me, and if Andrew's here, if he's not working, let's just go and we'll come back when we come back, right? Because this is my day too, right? Dan's like, you're not my mom. He's always said that to me for years. I'm like, right, but I am a mom. And I also would like to spend time with my kids and have them, spoil me. Not that I still would pay for everything, but, So I decided I'm also not going to bitch about it. I'm going to say, okay, that's fine. I'll be back home when I'm back home. Jennifer and I have plans. Nobody cares to ask me if I have any plans myself, but there you have it. There you have it. Yeah, I just was like, okay, well, how about, hey, dear, do you have any plans with kids? My sister would like to come over and do Mother's Day at the house to make it easier for my dad and my mom, if you don't have any plans, or if you do have plans, we'll be here. It's just, yeah. So, thanks, Beth. So anyhow, I knew you guys would appreciate that. And I don't want lasagna. I don't want lasagna. Who said? What? I don't want. No, Sandra. Nobody in my family. So here I'll be. 2 hats. Yeah, I was showing my new hat. Somebody sent. What am I cooking tonight? Emily, I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. All right. I gotta go. It's so triggering. No, I know. I know. It's so funny, Emily, because I'm like, I don't even know. I'm one of those fly by the seat of my pants ladies. You know, it's like I just whatever I decide at the moment, like I'm not a plan aheader. Sometimes I'm a plan aheader, but very rare. And it's like, what are we doing for dinner? Oh, I don't know. Well, let me see what we have. So most likely tonight will be either burgers or turkey burgers, because that is the easiest thing to do with tater tots. How about that, Emily? How about that? Tater tots. You know, I've been craving some Bush's beans too. So I don't know. You too, Chissy. Remember, you guys are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that. But take a deep breath before you react, because that always gets us in trouble. And sometimes we say things that we don't necessarily really mean, but people don't forget those things. Just remember that. Anyway, have a great day. Happy Wednesday. Members on YouTube, I apologize. Dan took you and then he put you in the vortex. I couldn't get you back. It took me forever to get Ed ready anyway, and I know you guys didn't want to talk to Dan, so case solved. Case solved. Anyway, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Love you. Bye.